Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at the AOScan Technology Intro Workshop. So what I'm going to be doing is just kind of going through the technology and sharing with you a little bit about this really cool, innovative tool to just have more information so that you can take your health back into your own hands, and not be externally relying solely on outside establishments, basically. So you can trust that your body is giving you the bioresonance information, and this device or this technology is going to be picking up on that and providing you a readout of that information so that you can best make lifestyle choices for whatever frequencies and vibrations are out of balance. So without further ado, I'm going to start the presentation. So I'll be sharing my screen, and bear with me, this is one of the first times I'm doing this. And let me let some people in. Hello, welcome. How are you? I can't hear you.
There we go.
Hi.
Hi.
This is a test.
Yes, you're recording now, right?
Yeah, of the broadcasting system.
Okay. I was trying to do it from the computer,
Uh-huh.
but it's a little process.
Yeah, well, we'll get it.
Yeah. Because I got the wrong invitation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I have to make sure that that's correct then.
No, it is correct. I just got it myself from an email and it was the wrong
Okay.
invitation. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm wondering if you need to register too through that link, just so that you are part of that reminder email situation. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I think so because I'm in the calendar on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So what I need to do is connect it to the calendar, like make the calendar on my computer the
On your
same.
computer, the same. Yeah,
Yes.
that'll probably fix it.
Yeah, because this oh yeah, the calendar is here. I couldn't find it. I have to go through the process of
Yeah,
connecting the calendar to the computer. Got it. Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, I was setting up my new computer, and that is a process.
It's a process. Yes.
Especially when, like, I think like before, when I would get like a new device or new computer, I'd be really excited, and like I would set it all up and like make sure it was like all perfect. And now I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah. And now it's a lot more that we have to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we have to connect not just the computer, but also our phones and anything else that we have. Like
Yeah.
today, I just bought a cable so I could do this
Oh yeah.
with this computer.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the other computer, I could be in the middle of something and it would just like shut down.
Nice.
I don't want that to happen. I
How
will flip.
cute. How cute.
I will flip.
Yeah. No, yeah. And then your like crypto is like in limbo land.
Oh my God, that will kill me.
No.
This is the main reason why I rushed to get
Yeah.
this computer. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I was like, I'm getting it today, and I just got it, and I was like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. But yeah, so I was just kind of doing a little introduction about what we're going to be presenting today, which is basically just giving information on the AO scan technology and how for a monthly fee you can have access to it and you can have unlimited amount of scans, and it's going to provide you with information on your health basically.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I was pulling up a couple of the presentations. I think we talked about it a little bit on Friday. But yeah, do you want to just like try to, I'll like share the screen with the presentation that we have and we can kind of just go through it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Let's see, because I don't even have it open. Here we go. This is good to practice, actually. So,
Yes, it is. It is because when people don't show up, it could be a video that we could just show.
yeah. Okay, so you're seeing this, right? All right. How does that look?
It looks great.
Okay.
I see AO scan technology. Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about, the AO scan technology. It's a frequency-based technology. The software works with bioresonance scanning as well as providing frequency therapy. So a little bit, it's based on the works of scientists from around the world, such as Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Raymond Rife, and many others. These advanced thinkers were united by their belief that everything at its most fundamental level is energy. Every cell of the body produces energy, frequency, vibration, and resonance. So when the frequencies are in balance, the quality of life is optimized. So yeah, basically, if you agree with that, this is going to be a great tool for you, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you want to present this page like we just go back and forth? Or
Oh, okay. Yeah, that page, I don't have it open.
okay. Can you
Yeah,
see
we
it?
could do that. We could definitely do that. We could go back and forth and talk about this for like half an hour.
Yeah, or if you want, like I can do it one time and you can do it the next time, like just to practice.
Just to practice it.
I mean, I think this presentation is pretty simple. So basically, I think just by kind of reading it or like roughly reading it,
Right.
and then maybe adding a little bit, whatever comes to mind. I'm just winging it because that's my style. So whatever.
Yeah, no, that's my style too. But right now we're putting the whole thing together. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's a great idea. Like when you do that, we could go back and forth because I
Mhm.
see that there are sections. I'm looking at it through my phone.
Oh,
So
okay, that's right.
oh yeah, I could make the screen bigger. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, so then I could just say like, Nurka's going to tell us what is AO scan technology. And then you
Right.
go through that page.
Right. And then I do that section.
Mm-hmm. So
And Perfect. And then like if you want to add more, or I want to add more to what we're reading, or what we're saying from the article, we could just add it.
Yeah. Cause like basically like let's say somebody is like, okay, what the heck is biofrequencies and electromagnetic signals? Like,
Right.
what does that mean and why do I care? And it's basically, we can explain some things,
Right.
biofrequencies. I mean, and actually I might do this because there's the other presentation that wasn't really complete that Rita had put together, had told us about. Uh,
Yes.
they have this one slide that talks about the different kinds of um, energy tool, energy scanners out there, like the ultrasound, the MRI, all those things are frequency based diagnostic imaging stuff, right? So this is basically in the same realm as those technologies. So people
Right.
kind of put two and two together, like, when you go get a mammogram, this is like, this can provide you some of the same sort of information.
Right. Because those type of frequencies, they act in the level of which you can see or feel. But this one acts more into the cell, into a smaller part that we cannot feel, we cannot see it, we cannot feel it because we're not going to touch it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a cellular level that is so small that we cannot see it. So
Mm-hmm.
this is how this technology extends to what we already have.
Yeah, and that the communication between this the device, which is great because now we can do it on any device. It can be on our phone, it can be on our iPad, it can be on our computer even.
That's
It's
right.
gonna communicate just like if I was making a call. Like,
Correct.
so that is kind of like the mechanics of how it works.
Exactly.
Know that it's communicating. I know that when I call you, I'm communicating with you via wavelengths, via sound waves, via whatever, however those technologies work. But that's kind of the same sort of principle.
Absolutely. I mean, I could tell you an example of what I experienced this week was when I did my morning scan, my scanner came out saying sinus allergies.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I was having the symptoms of sinus allergies. And when I went into work today, everybody's complaining that they have sinus allergies. I'm like, oh, so we all have the same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the scanner had already told me what it was that I had,
Mm-hmm. That's
you
a
know.
that's see, like, and that just gives you information too. Like, you were in that environment, and then all of the people in that environment are experiencing the same thing. So sometimes it's not necessarily you, but look at how you were given like a clue about what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like I could definitely put the dots together.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. So this one is a little bit about kind of where AOScan began. So
It didn't change. Did you change the slide?
oh yeah, did it change?
No.
No.
Let me see if maybe because I have it expanded. No.
Now it's like going all the way through.
Was it Rita that was doing a screen share and she changed and we didn't see?
Oh, it says it's paused. Why is it paused? Resume share. Is it working? Stop share.
I see you now.
Okay, share.
Okay, I see it. Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, it was like, it said stop sharing. It said resume sharing, but it wasn't working. Okay, well, that's something that can happen.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit about Lauren, who's the owner of Solex and the creator of the AOScan technology. And yeah, so he created it about 40 years ago because he adopted a son with cerebral palsy. He traveled the world looking for ways to improve his son's quality of life. So in China in 2008, Lauren came across this digital body scan at a trade show, and he decided to purchase the rights to it. And his team created the first AO scan in 2012. So this technology has been around and it's been tested and improved and all the things. And Lauren is like the first in testimonial of like having this technology and using it with his son and how much it made his life better. So yeah, so that's when he developed the AOScan technology, and now we can have it on our phone. So from being a big device, he was now able to modify and innovate the technology so that we can use it on our phones.
Amazing.
And everyone can have access to it, right? So it's really an ever evolving technology and process that once you become a part of it, you always have access to it. So now if you want Niurka to introduce the AO scan and some of its features.
There are 7 major features. One is the quick scan. The quick scan is if you just want, it's usually you perform in the morning, midday, and night. And it just quickly goes through a few of your vitals, the head and your body. And basically it tells you, it tells you of the kind of food that that you may have, what is the word, sensitivity to. And it also just gives you a quick brief information at what level your body is at that during that morning, midday, or evening.
Yeah.
Then the other one is the easy scan. Well, I hardly use quick scan. I usually use easy scan, and that's the one that is morning, evening, and night.
Yeah.
I've been
using the quick scan more lately, just because that is where you can scan for supplements.
Oh.
So if you want to just kind of do a quick scan to know what supplements to take, you do the quick scan.
Right, but the easy scan does that as well.
Yeah, and then the easy scan gives you the three major scans, which is the inner voice, the vitals, and the comprehensive. So it kind of puts them all three together in one.
Awesome. I think it's better for you to do this part because
Yeah,
I'm
no
still in the
problem.
learning stage.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this I think maybe just we'll just say the 7 major features. There's the quick scan, the easy scan, the inner voice, the vitals, the body systems, the comprehensive, the Cepheid, subtle energy frequency imprinter, and then there's another one that was just recently added called Mind Sync.
Right. So
And
it's really 8 major.
yeah, so it's 8 major features. And they all do their own thing. So once you start playing with the software and the technology, you can kind of get your favorites. And for me, like I started with doing mostly, I kind of went backwards, I think. I like started to do the vitals because I was really interested in kind of like where my blood work was at, and my chakras and my meridians. That really interested me.
Right.
Because I was learning about those things. So I kind of started there. And then with being able to see your scan and then where you were able to optimize your energies with the optimization, like that was really cool to me. But then now I've kind of evolved into more of a daily habit of using the scans. So I would use the quick scan to see what supplements I need because it gives you a bigger list than just the easy scan. And then I do the easy scan so I can get my tones for my inner voice so I can listen to the music and have that on hand for whatever, like whenever I need it.
Amazing. I'm going to start doing the quick scan because basically it's very important to know, especially if you're taking supplements. What are
Yeah,
the supplements for the
it's
day? Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely been helpful because I mean, I've collected a lot of different supplements, especially now that I'm working for a naturopath. So I don't always want to take every single thing every single day.
Exactly.
And just the fact that I can scan and it's picking up on my body's resonance and letting me know what would be supportive to my body, like it's like custom to me, has been really, really cool. Yeah.
Amazing. You know, in the vitals, one of the things that I also like about is that it talks about the mood. Like if you're, it even tells you like if you're in mourning, like, you know, because it's incredible. There are times that I think about my grandparents or my father who have passed, and then it shows in the scan that I'm like, I forgot what is the word that it uses,
The
but
grief.
even that affects some parts of your body, you know,
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
you're in that frequency. I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah, it's really incredible how it picks up on those subtleties that sometimes you're not even aware of.
Right, right.
Right? So yeah, like even just today, I've been experiencing like heartburn because I've been kind of eating foods that are unusual to what I normally eat. And I've played one of the Cepheid subtle energies for heartburn, and I feel so much better. Like it
Put you
was so
back in
bad.
balance.
It was so bad that I was like coughing. Like like it was like I was choking.
Right.
But yeah, I've been playing it for, the past like hour on my phone, just on no volume, and those frequencies are broadcasting to my body, and they've helped me.
On
with,
no volume. It's still
yeah, even on no volume.
amazing. I always wonder. I always like the sound, but I wonder about, the people next to me. I don't want to bother anyone with a
Yeah,
sound that they don't want to hear.
yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
because even if the sound isn't on, it's still broadcasting the frequency.
That's really good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's so useful. It's so useful. So yeah, let's go through a little bit on each of them, and we can tell everyone like what each thing is about, even though we kind of talked about how we use the different things. But so the quick scan, it uses sound harmonizing techniques that generate audio frequencies to balance the emotional state of the user. It provides colors and musical tones to assist in creating that balance, and includes a 3-minute boost, energetic aura, and scans for a specific time of the day. So if you can see like on the screen, the quick scan, there's morning, midday, evening, custom, which is the one that I usually use because I can choose like my general supplements as well as my time of day supplements.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll give me a pretty, a longer list, as opposed to if you just hit evening, it'll give you like a smaller list of supplements.
I'm definitely using Quick Scan too.
Yeah. So then also what's really awesome about the quick scan too is this energetic auras, the clearing music and the shielding music. So whenever I'm going into, let's say, I need to go to the post office, I will clear the energy, and then I will shield my energy. And that is just like an easy way to have energetic hygiene, which is really important for like highly sensitive people. So I consider myself highly sensitive. Um, when I am in places with a lot of people, I can
Yeah.
a bit overwhelmed or over energized. And the clearing and the shielding really helps that. Or let's say I also do energy work. So I'm an energy healer. Before a session, I will clear and shield the energy
Amazing.
of the session. So you can use it in a lot of different ways, but it's really nice to have that tool. It's kind of like, oh, like you're carrying around your protection crystal.
Right.
Maybe you forgot it today, but you have your phone on you all the time, and you can easily just, clear the energy and protect yourself without having other things.
Right, right. If,
you know,
like you said, if you forget your crystal, you got your phone.
yeah, exactly. So it's just more tools for the tool belt.
Right.
Then the next one, here's about the easy scan. This one is the most convenient and simplest way to perform the inner voice, vital scan, comprehensive scan, and the associated optimizations in all under 6 minutes. So imagine you're doing like a huge thing for you every single day that takes only 6 minutes.
Right. Exactly.
Like, hello. That's
Right.
like,
And you could be doing something else as well. Like I do it
yeah.
sometimes while I'm reading my emails at work.
Oh yeah. Like, so it's something that's very intentional, but yet like completely hands off. Like you don't need it. You don't need to be it's not like a meditation practice.
Right, right,
It's like just 6 minutes of your day. You speak for 10 seconds to get that inner voice, and then the rest of it just runs while you're doing whatever you want.
right. Exactly. I even use my headset just because since it's spiral and everything, I want it to be like intentionally me.
Yeah, 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 definitely. it's good to do it whatever works, because it's always working. That's one
Right.
thing
It's always
I
working.
understand. It's
Absolutely. Even
always
without
working.
the headset. Yeah.
Yeah, so like with the headset is great. Without it, it also works. So it's like there's no reason not to do it, right?
Right.
So in the optimizations, it will identify frequencies that are out of range and will generate canceling frequencies that help organs and systems achieve a state of homeostasis. And what that means is that you achieve a state of complete balance. Like your body is constantly trying to reach homeostasis. It's always working towards that. That's why people who are really unhealthy somehow stay alive
Mm-hmm.
for a long time. And
Yeah.
it's because the body just, its job is to stay alive and to bring some sort of balance. Obviously, when it's like too overtaxed, disease happens, and then eventually you break down and you do die. But the body is always working towards homeostasis, so this is something that is helping it, so it doesn't have to work so hard.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
No, so this is more detailed about, so the easy scan does 3 scans in one go. So that's 6 minutes. So this is one of the scans that you can do in the easy scan, but you can do it on its own as well. So this scan is the inner voice, and it uses a sound harmonizing technique that generates balancing audio frequencies derived from the voice spectrum in humans to diminish frequencies that are in excess and supplement frequencies that are lacking. So it analyzes 12 note frequencies: C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, and B. And all of these tones or note frequencies, if they are if they're overrepresented or underrepresented in the scan, which uses a technology similar to a lie detector test, it's going to give you a reading of what sounds are going to be supportive to bring you into balance. The inner voice is all about emotions, balancing your emotions. So that is the root of all disease in the body,
Yeah.
is caused by stuck emotions. So this helps with moving those, which is something that it's a really easy way to do it. As opposed to, I don't know, sometimes you don't even know, or you have to do certain kind of therapies or somatic things to move those emotions, because the body tends to hold on to emotions
Right.
if
It sure does.
you don't know how to release them, right?
Right.
So this is a way that we can release them, by just listening to the music. So the next scan is the vital scan. So the vital scan is similar to like what you would get like your labs done at a blood test. It provides some of the same information. It's a concise snapshot of the 550 blueprint frequencies that are in relationship to the frequencies being produced by the blood, organs, glands, and systems of the body. It includes blood, chakras, gastrointestinal, meridians, nutritional, physical functionality, and toxicity reports. And this information is obviously, you always take it with a with a grain of salt, because it's energy, and energy is always changing, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have whatever it's reading. It could be a frequency match on an energetic level, but doesn't mean that it's exactly that thing. So as a reminder, this device is not diagnostic, it is just for information.
Right.
And over time, as you scan, you start to see patterns. So that's the information that you want. You want to see what is consistently coming up. And if it's consistently out of balance, then you can take action on it. So it is really preventative. This is preventative medicine, basically, because if it's coming up energetically, it means at some point it might manifest physically if you don't have any symptoms. And it can turn into symptoms.
Right, exactly. It could turn.
Yeah. So this is just kind of a way to monitor your health. And that's what is fantastic about having a monthly subscription and access to this, so that you can monitor your own health, because a doctor is not. I mean, they have your chart, but do they read it? I don't know. A lot of times they aren't up to date on like what's going on with you on a consistent basis, where you can take charge of that for yourself and have your own accountability. All right. So this is the body system scan, and this one is a newer scan, and it goes through, it's similar to the inner voice and the reports that it prints out, and it gives you a bunch of different things. So it performs a thorough scan and optimization of hundreds of blueprint frequencies associated with the 13 body systems. So it includes circulation, urinary, connective tissue, digestion, endocrine, lymphatic, musculoskeletal, nervous, respiratory, sensory, nervous, intergumentary. I can't even say that, but that's like your skin, I believe. Chromosomes and human cell mitochondria, body systems, and they recently added hormones. So
That's right.
really great information, and it, in each of the reports on each of those systems, it gives you some lifestyle changes that can help you scan better. So there's actionable things in it. So you're never left with like, okay, well, what do I do with this information? There's always some sort of improvement. Yay.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. I'm learning every day. And what
Yeah.
was really motivating and surprising was when I received a certificate when I finished my first training.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh my goodness, it is
Yeah,
a
no.
school.
When I called to order my illuminator, the guy told me, hey, did you know you have another coupon for 20% off because you completed your basic training? And I was like, what? like
Yay!
like these people are so generous. So it's a fantastic company. I'm always like impressed on all the incentives and coupons and things that they give us
Yes.
for being a part of it. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, so the next scan is the comprehensive. So the comprehensive is, it performs a detailed scan of the frequencies of over 130 organs, cells, bones, and chromosomes. It includes veins, skeletal nerves, connective tissue, body parts, and artery reports. It gives graphical reports displaying variances ranging from 1 to 9. And they're very graphic. If you look
Yes, they
at
are.
the report, you're getting a full-on anatomy lesson. It's incredible to see what's inside of our body. I find it pretty fascinating.
We don't think about it like on a daily basis. I
Yeah.
actually never thought about it until I had this in my hand.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's like we are like billions of cells. It's pretty crazy. All right. And then there is the Cepheid.
This
So,
is one of my favorites too.
yeah, no, me too. So Cepheid, it stands for Subtle Energy Frequency Imprinter. So this is designed to capture, amplify, and imprint subtle energy frequencies. And it can either broadcast them or imprint them into elements or items. I even broadcast frequencies to places. So, like my job or my car or my bank account. So, it is a very versatile tool, and I wish I used it more, actually. There's so much that you can do with the Cepheid that um yeah, I wish I used it way more because it is awesome. But yeah, it helps. Like we were talking about earlier with the heartburn, I'm still broadcasting those frequencies to me, and I'm so impressed on like how I feel so much better.
It really works.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, you have that story in Utica about your daughter.
Vivian, yes. She had cramps. And so what I did was that I imprinted one of Cepheid dots and I put it exactly where the scanner recommended for me to
Mhm,
put it on.
mhm,
And not only that, I also put on the band, the red light band.
mhm.
And so when she lay down in bed to rest, she actually fell asleep. But before that, as soon as I set her up with the band and I placed the Cepheid dot, I started to send frequencies. So she fell asleep and she woke up like, wow, brand new.
Yeah.
But then what happened was that the following month, she didn't have any cramps at all, to the point that she brought it up to my attention. And
Oh,
she's
wow.
like, wow, I wasn't tortured this month like I was last month.
Yeah, that's so incredible. That's so cool. Yeah, so what's included in the Cepheid is that you can create custom playlists, and that's probably what you did, or you've done that before, right?
Yes, I actually
Um,
have a custom playlist for a couple of things, for my
yeah,
daughter, for me, for my environment when I travel. Yeah.
yeah. The quantum reach, which is, I don't remember how to describe it exactly, but you can scan for it and it can tell you which quantum reach frequency is best for you. The quantum frequencies, and that's where you're going to find all the different symptoms that you might have. So, like the heartburn one that I've been using is in that quantum frequency list. Then there's quantum affirmations, which are frequencies of affirmations, and there's like abundance, wealth, health, prosperity, stamina. There's a bunch of them, and you can also scan for those too, which is pretty cool. The quantum flowers, which is all based on Bach remedies, or the Bach flower essences. Correct me if I'm wrong, whoever out there that's listening to this. Um, but this is based on those, and it's a frequency that you can imprint into things. So you can imprint the flower essences into stuff. Then there's the quantum chakras. So let's say if you did a scan and your
Right.
root chakra's out of whack, you need some grounding, you can broadcast frequencies to support you there. or if you're, any of the different chakras that you need support, maybe it's the heart chakra because there's things that are heavy on your heart and you need support there. So you can broadcast those frequencies. Then there's the quantum homeopathics, which is incredible, even though there's millions. It feels
Yes.
it's like the list is so extensive, and it has the remedies, and it has the cell salts and the nosodes, and then it also has that you can look things up by symptom, which is really cool. So you're just kind of learning all the time.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then there's the energy homeoenergetics, and those are custom frequency like recipes, I guess, that Solex and their energy company have created for different detoxing and support, so that like you'll find like trace minerals in there, frequencies that support trace minerals, or emotional support, or there's detox, like detox vaccinations, detox viruses. There's a whole bunch of different things in there that you can broadcast if you're wanting support in any of those things, or if you're wanting to detox. Like, let's say you're getting radiation therapy and you want to detox from that. You can find it in there too.
Even like when you do your morning scan and something comes up, like I've had vaccination detox. I haven't taken any vaccination recently, but since it came up, I'm like, okay, I'll use this frequency and just, detox it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Cephi and the feature that you can imprint your water, you can imprint
Right.
of jewelry, you can imprint like I was doing this for my son. I would imprint like those little like he loves those like fruit snack thingies. So instead of just giving him those fruit snacks, I will imprint them first and then give them to him. So at least I know he's getting like some good frequencies from this little candy thing that he loves.
That's right.
So it's just like being able to have that power, I guess.
Yes. To
To
turn negative into positive.
like to affect in a positive way.
Yes.
And he is like the healthiest kid. Like he like rarely gets sick. He's super healthy, and he doesn't eat the best. He's a super picky eater. So I think that the energy and the frequency medicine and the things that we're doing
Supplements, yeah.
with the scanner, mostly because he won't even take medicine or like some supplements unless they're like basically candy. Like he doesn't want to take them. So like my saving grace is literally this device and this technology, because that's how I'm going to keep him like healthy.
Yes.
So yeah, and that is it. That concludes that. So stop.
Amazing. Well, when we are reevaluating our own overall health, our cells are probably one of the most likely and the last thing that we would think about, right?
Yeah.
So when we talk about health, we often refer to what we see, when we touch, what we feel, and what we see, how we are doing, because cells are so small, we can't see, we can't touch it, and we forget they are vital. Huh?
They're microscopic.
microscopic, and we forget that they are vital in keeping our health and keeping us healthy and happy.
Yes.
So with that, I would like to introduce Blue.
Oh yeah. So
Ye-
another like just to kind of intro,
Yes.
the AOScan technology is part of a company called Solex. And
Yes.
we are, so New York and I are quantum living advocates. So we promote the technology, and they also have some really fantastic products and supplements. So Niurka is going to talk about one of them that recently launched that has been mind-blowing, really.
Let's see if I could share. Can you allow me to share?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
Here we go. It should work now.
All right. So let me see how fast I can do it, because I had it set up in the computer. Let's see. No, that will not work.
And then while you're looking for that, I want to mention that if you're on this call and you're interested in trying out the scanner, we are offering these 3-day passes where you get access to exactly what I have access to, what Nurka has access to, for 3 full days where you can do unlimited scanning. And if you're interested in that, I can provide you with a link where you can just set up some time with either one of us so that we can walk you through setting it up, and then you can get started scanning for 3 whole days. If after the 3 days that you decide that you want to subscribe to the monthly subscription, then we can talk further about that, and we will refund you the $33 that it costs for the pass. So it's kind of a win-win situation to take your health back. I mean, it's the future. So
here we go. I, I am because I am so limited with I am so limited with everything that I could share.
Mm-hmm.
We have a product, it's called Methylene Blue. It's proprietary blend of methylene that enables the cell's mitochondria to produce energy throughout the entire cell, creating functionality and keeping your cells healthy. It is a powerful antioxidant that properly reactivates oxygen at the cellular level. So methylene blue is the one of the active ingredients, because it also has colloidal silver, colloidal copper, and colloidal gold. But for many of us, like me, who didn't know what methylene blue actually is, I did my research. And what methylene blue is a chemical compound that stands out for its spectacular molecular configuration, which renders it useful in the medical field. So when we go down, I want to be as brief as possible because it's a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
One of the methylene blue actually activates, it's a supplement. So it's really helpful for anyone who is, it has antidepressant properties. It has anti-inflammatory effects, Alzheimer diseases. So anyone who is suffering from Alzheimer, here you can see, just pause the video and see how it's really helpful for us. Sepsis management, Parkinson's disease treatment, malaria treatment, I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Yeah, that's the methemoglobinemia therapy.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cyanide poisoning, acute respiratory distress syndrome management, erectile dysfunction, neurological disorder treatment, radiation-induced tissue injury management, diabetes, ulcer treatment, skin condition, antiviral properties, heart disease management, wound healing, liver disease. And when I go back to the wound healing, I actually had that experience in which I had a scratch in my skin, and basically I just put it in with a lotion, and within 2 days I just saw really quick results. Liver disease treatment, alcohol use disorder treatment, inflammation bowel disease management, bone loss prevention, tinnitus, chemotherapy-induced neuropathy. I have a friend who just ordered it for his sister who is going through chemotherapy. Glaucoma treatment, hair loss treatment, depression, epilepsy, stroke management, osteoarthritis. I never even heard of this before. Methylene blue dosage, dissolution instructions. So understanding the property of dosages and dissolution instruction is essential when considering methylene blue supplementation. But this is what is in the article.
Yeah. So like the blue that Solix provides, so the product that we are talking about, there's a dosing recommendation on the bottle, but really, like, I always take less than it says.
Yes.
Because methylene blue is so effective in small doses. And then when you don't, if you're not doing it in large doses, it's less likely to have any like contraindications with any other things that you might be taking. So I think there's like some warnings about methylene blue that it's not good to take if you are on SSRIs or anything that like is chemically adjusting your norepinephrine or your serotonin. But since the potency isn't like super high, if you do it in small doses, it shouldn't have any contraindications. But obviously, like anything, you need to speak to your healthcare provider. I mean, for me personally, methylene blue has been fantastic. I love it. I was taking it every single day for about a month, and I have never felt better in my entire life. It's like really incredible, but I don't take any pharmaceutical medications. So
Exactly.
I don't have to worry about any contraindications because I don't take anything that's not like a natural supplement.
Exactly. Same here. And also like part of doing this is getting to know our bodies as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're taking something, you should be aware, you would be aware of the reaction that you're getting. So
Yeah.
let's say if it's producing too much mucus in your body, you will be able to know because you will be spitting out mucus, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or
Yeah.
it could be getting rid of mucus. So you would know how, part of doing this is knowing how your body's working.
Yeah, exactly. And a great thing is that, when we're partnering these kind of supplemental, like, I think like methylene blue is considered more of a therapy because it's not really like a medication. It's like a supplement, but it's like it's a therapy. Like you're providing your cells with a tool to function better. So it helps the supplements that you are taking get to where they need to go because your cells have the energy to function.
Right, right. Well, in 2017, I've heard of Ormus, and the person who was talking about it explained how um, like we have metals in our bodies, and the reason why we age is because we are losing them through our urine, and like eventually we need to supplement our body with these elements that we're losing
Mhm.
for health purposes. I mean, and also for function. And so the fact that it has colloidal silver, colloidal gold, and colloidal copper, these are the elements that we have in our bodies. So we're supplementing our bodies with it. It also promotes blood circulation. So it prevents high blood pressure, heart
Mhm.
attacks. When you control your blood circulation, it promotes oxygen flow, supports age related cognitive health. So anybody who's going through memory loss, and other situations that are giving a name,
Mhm.
I would recommend this. It promotes memory function. I definitely felt that because
Yeah,
I
no,
felt my mind so clear.
yeah, I've been feeling that as well. Like I was experiencing brain fog before I
Yes.
started. I didn't really realize. I just thought like, oh, like um I was just feeling like there was too much going on in my mind. But once I started taking blue, like I really felt like there was a clearing in my mind that my brain was like functioning better and I was able to focus.
Yes. Yes.
Because sometimes I can be, I mean, I'm not diagnosed with ADHD, but I have a very creative mind, let's say. So it can go a lot of places all at the same time. And I feel like this has been able to help me with that.
Yes.
I feel more
Yes.
productive. And I have the energy to continue.
Absolutely. And the next one that it does is it prolongs cells lifespan because it actually it helps with the cells in our bodies, um, which I think is very important in every part of the.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
if
just so
if
hard.
your cells are living longer, then you're getting younger. So
Absolutely.
it's anti-aging.
Absolutely. And influences my mitochondrial respiration. And with that, I experienced that with the sinus allergies that I haven't been stuffed at all. I've
Mhm.
just been sniffling and the discomfort that comes with sniffling, but I haven't been stuffed. Like, I've been able to breathe clearly.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And this is what the product looks like. Using it every day, it's lasted me for a little bit more than a month. I still have a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great product. It's something that by contacting either of us, you can order. We'll I think I might post this on not Instagram, on YouTube maybe, or something. So I'll put the links to the product on there. And yeah, I don't know, we can kind of go from there, but we can put the links to the subscription if you want to just, you like don't need the 3-day pass, you want to just do it. You can subscribe. If you're interested in becoming a quantum living advocate like us and promote this incredible technology and kind of be part of this innovative community where we're all helping each other learn and grow and share and all of this, if you want to be part of our team, reach out as well. And we're probably going to be continuing to do this every week, as an introduction, depending on who signs up. And yeah, I don't know what else, Niurka.
Well, I think that Christmas is coming, and what a better gift than something that can be so good for your health. I
Mhm.
mean, I remember going through pain and my face is like this because of the pain. Once you're pain free, you're definitely a lot happier.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Very cool. So, yeah, I mean, thank you for listening and watching, and yeah, introduction to this great thing. I'm gonna stop the recording now. I don't, if I know how to do it. Here we go. All right.